A rare coin can turn an ordinary moment into the beginning of a treasure hunt, and today's story might be the one that changes the way you look at every old nickel you come across. Because hidden in drawers, old jars, and inherited boxes, there is a buffalo nickel that can sell for astonishing amounts of money, sometimes soaring far beyond what collectors ever imagined. Before we go deeper into the history, the value, and the powerful reasons behind its desirability, take a moment to subscribe, because missing videos like this could mean missing out on discovering a life-changing coin. The buffalo nickel, also known as the Indian head nickel, first came into existence in 1913, during a time when the United States wanted its coinage to reflect national identity and pride. Coins were becoming more than currency. They were symbols of culture, heritage, and artistry. That is why the government approved a bold new design, one that represented both Native American history and the rugged beauty of the American frontier. This transition in the nation's coinage marks the beginning of a legacy that continues to capture the imagination of collectors around the world. The sculptor James Earl Fraser, who grew up in the Dakota Territory, created the design from his own childhood memories. He wanted to freeze the spirit of the American West into metal. On the obverse, he used the facial features of 3 Native American chiefs, combining their likenesses into one powerful portrait. On the reverse, he sculpted a massive American bison, often believed to be Black Diamond, a well-known buffalo from the New York Zoological Park. The result was a nickel unlike anything the country had ever seen. This coin entered circulation with great excitement, but it also carried problems. Because of the raised design and the placement of the date, buffalo nickels wore down quickly. Many coins lost their dates entirely, creating a growing sense of mystery around them. But this flaw is also one of the reasons certain buffalo nickels are extremely valuable today. The fewer pristine examples that survived, the more extraordinary their value has become. Among all buffalo nickels ever produced, certain dates and mint marks stand out as the rarest and most valuable. And at the very top of the list sits one legendary coin that has been called the crown jewel of the entire buffalo nickel series, the 1913 Liberty Head nickel. While technically a transition error, it is tied historically to the buffalo nickel because it was minted during the same shift. Only 5 examples of the 1913 Liberty Head nickel are known to exist, and one of them sold for over $4,560,000 at auction. This sale shocked the collecting world, proving just how valuable and powerful rare nickels can be. In the heart of the buffalo nickel series itself, one of the most sought-after pieces is the 1916 double die obverse, with a dramatic doubling effect seen in the date and lettering. Well-preserved examples can sell for well over $300,000, making them dream finds for collectors. Another is the 1918 7D overdate, created when a 7 was accidentally stamped under the 8. High-grade examples have achieved prices of $350,000 or more. These amounts are not just numbers, they represent the financial reality of owning one of the most valuable nickels in American history. One of the most iconic and visually stunning buffalo nickels is the 1937 D3-legged buffalo. Due to a minting error that literally erased the front leg of the buffalo, this variety became instantly famous. In exceptional condition, it has reached prices exceeding $100,000. What makes this coin valuable is not only the mistake itself, but the symbolism behind it. A mint worker trying to fix die marks accidentally created one of the most recognizable rarities in U.S. coinage. These extraordinary values prove a simple truth. Buffalo nickels are indeed valuable, and their top-tier examples rank among the most expensive nickels in the world. When collectors compete at auction, the intensity can drive prices higher and higher, especially when the coin is well preserved, carries a rare mint mark, or features a dramatic error. The market demand for these coins has steadily increased thanks to social media, modern auctions, and rising interest from new generations of collectors. The beauty of the buffalo nickel lies in its combination of artistic design, historical symbolism, rarity, and emotional impact. It represents Native American heritage, the strength of the American West, and the nation's transition into a new era of coinage. For many collectors, it is not just a coin, it is a tangible piece of history. This emotional connection fuels its desirability, which in turn fuels its value. Even circulated buffalo nickels can carry decent value, but rare varieties can change someone's financial situation dramatically. A coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars could be sitting unnoticed in an old box at home. This possibility is what drives millions of people to check their coins carefully, and it is why collectors stay passionate about the series. The thrill of discovery adds to the magic. Some of the highest auction records for buffalo nickels have reached breathtaking levels. The 1926 S, one of the lowest mintage dates in the series, has brought more than $110,000 at auction in top grade. The 1913 S-Type II has achieved prices over $150,000 for mint state examples. These values prove that the series is not only famous, but also a powerhouse of investment potential. The question often arises, why are these coins so valuable? The answer lies in the combination of rarity, historic minting flaws, strong collector demand, and preserved condition. Coins with errors, limited mintages, or exceptional artistry are naturally more desirable. And because buffalo nickels were prone to wear, surviving pristine examples are extremely scarce. Scarcity always elevates value. Collectors often describe buffalo nickels as emotional coins, pieces that carry stories of the American frontier, the people who shaped the land, and the artists who captured its essence. That emotional value translates directly into monetary value. Auctions continue proving that people are willing to pay extraordinary amounts for the best examples. This means owning a rare buffalo nickel is not just a matter of history, but also a matter of opportunity. If you ever come across a buffalo nickel with sharp details, a clear date, or an unusual feature, get it checked. Even a coin that appears ordinary could be hiding a rare variety or an overlooked error. Many people have discovered life-changing pieces in old collections without realizing the treasure they had. This is why staying informed matters and why subscribing is vital, so you never miss essential details that could help you find your own valuable coin. The maximum price for a buffalo nickel depends on its rarity and condition, but the highest figures ever recorded have exceeded millions of dollars in related transitional issues and hundreds of thousands within the series itself. For example, elite buffalo nickels have reached more than $350,000, while the historic 1913 issue tied to the series sold for over $4,560,000. These numbers demonstrate that the potential is real, the value is real, and the opportunity is real. Collectors continue searching, investors continue bidding, and auctions continue setting new records. The buffalo nickel remains a powerful symbol in the numismatic world, representing not only history but also possibility. Anyone with knowledge and patience has a chance to uncover something extraordinary. The journey of collecting becomes meaningful when you know what to look for, and that knowledge could lead to incredible financial rewards. The story of the buffalo nickel is a story of design brilliance, minting challenges, nationwide admiration, and unexpected treasures. It has survived more than a century and still stands as one of the most beloved coins in American history. With every passing year, its desirability increases, and its top examples continue commanding impressive prices. This is why the buffalo nickel is genuinely valuable and remains an essential treasure among collectors. Before this video ends, Take a moment to subscribe once more. You might discover a coin worth thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars, simply by knowing what to look for. Your next great find could be waiting in your pocket, your drawer, or your family's collection. Staying connected ensures that you never miss the knowledge, the updates, and the inspiration needed to find your own valuable coin. And finally, remember that coin collecting is not just a hobby. It can be a path to rare opportunities, surprising profits, and lifelong excitement. The Buffalo nickel stands as proof. Its story continues inspiring collectors across the world, and its value continues rising with every new discovery. Stay curious, stay attentive, and stay ready. You never know when your moment will arrive.